Good morning, everybody. I'm going to talk to you about today's literacy job. Now, today you have got some facts to read. Now, a fact is a real thing. So it's something that is true about dinosaurs. You've got some facts to read and you've got to match them up to the dinosaur that they are about. But I'm going to play a bit of a game with you. And on the screen, we're going to find some different dinosaur facts and we've got to see if we can think about which dinosaur it might be talking about. Let me just zoom in on you. There we go. So, let's have a look. Should we find our first fact? I am the heaviest dinosaur. So it's probably quite a big one. Another clue. I have a long neck and a long tail. I am a herbivore. Now, herbivore means that they eat plants. That's probably why they've got a long neck, so they can eat plants from the trees. Does anybody know which dinosaur has a long neck and a long tail and is really heavy? Should we find out? You ready? It's Brachiosaurus. Look, it's got a very long neck and a very long tail. Let's have another go. Okay. I am a carnivore. Now that means that this dinosaur eats meat. It likes to eat animals. It might even eat other dinosaurs. Okay, next one. I walk on 2 legs. Which dinosaur just has 2 legs? I wonder if it's got some little arms as well. I have small arms. That's the next fact. I have small arms. So it walks on 2 legs with small arms and it eats meat and animals. What do you think it is? What do you think? It is the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Now I know lots of you know that dinosaur and some of you have even told me that that is your favourite dinosaur. So I wonder if you could have guessed that from the facts. Did you get it right? Let's do another one. Okay, last one. Our first fact is I am a carnivore. So it's another dinosaur that eats meat. I have a pointed beak. What's a beak? It's like birds have a beak, don't they? It's when they have a really hard mouth. A pointed beak. I fly using my wings. Which dinosaur has a pointy beak and can fly using wings? Do you know? Let's see. Oh, it's pterodactyl. Can you see its big wings for flying? And there's its pointy beak, look. I know we wrote about pterodactyl a few weeks ago, didn't we? That was the dinosaur that I chose with his strong wings. Wow, okay. So, your job today, like I said at the start, is to read the facts that I've sent you and see if you can draw a line and match them up to the dinosaur that they are about. I think you're going to be really good at this because you know loads about dinosaurs now. Okay. Let's see how you get on. I'll have a look later. Bye. Good morning, reception. Now, I'm going to talk to you about maths for this week. So this week, we're going to be looking at some numbers. So we're going to be learning number 6, number 7, and number 8, and using them in different ways. So today, we're going to be practicing number 6. And you should have had a look at the story of 6 Dinner Sid. There's Sid the cat. Now, Sid is a bit of a cheeky cat, isn't he? And he goes to 6 different houses so he can have 6 different dinners. Very greedy. Can you count up to 6 with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Super, you're very good at counting, aren't you? Now, your maths job today is to make or draw 6 different houses, just like Sid went to visit. On my screen, I've got 6 different houses, And I've got numbers 1 to 6 at the top. So, oh, it shouldn't start with number 2, should it? No. What number do we need to start with? Number 1. So I'm going to find number 1. Is that right? No, there's number 1. And I'm going to put number 1 onto house number 1. That's what we'd like you to do today, is draw the numbers on your houses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got 1. What comes next? 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Well done. Once you have made or drawn your 6 houses and written all of your numbers 1 to 6 to give those houses a number, you could give yourself a bit of a challenge. And you could add another house, or you could add 2 more houses. You might even choose to take 1 house away. I'm going to draw another house because I think Sid, he's very cheeky and very greedy, and I think he could keep going and have another dinner. So I'm going to draw Sid 1 more house. There it is. So I've got 6 houses and I've added 1 more. What's 1 more than 6? 7. 6, 7. So I need to label it with a number 7. Do you think that I could write a number sentence for that? Can you help me? So I had 6 houses, didn't I? So I need to write a number 6. And how many houses did I add? 1 more. So I need to do 6, add, can you show me your big add? And your little one, and a big one. 6, add 1. What do I need next? So I've got 6, add 1, it was 7. Doesn't look quite right. What have I forgotten to put in? My equals. Can you show me an equals? 6 add 1 equals 7. So when you've done your houses today, do you think you could challenge yourself to add some more on, or maybe take 1 away and see if you can write a number sentence in your book for me? Have fun making your houses and exploring number 6 today. You might also want to watch number 6 on number blocks, because we like using that in school, don't we, to learn about our numbers and to have a think about how they're made up. Okay, have fun.
Hi, today I'm going to read a story all about a hedgehog. This is called Spike, the hedgehog who lost all his prickles. Oh, it's a bit sad, isn't it? Spike, the little hedgehog, was as prickly as can be. He went to bed with prickles on, as you can clearly see. But, in the night he had a fright. He dreamt about a fox, a scary dream in which he had a lot of nasty shocks. So, filled with fear and trembling, he woke up with a shout. Then eke he saw he had no prickles. They had all fallen out. You can see his bottom. Oh dear. He hardly recognised himself, all spineless, soft and pink. I'm in the nude! How rude! He blushed. What will the neighbours think? Because bottoms are private, aren't they? Oh dear. I need something to wear, said Spike, to stop me looking silly. So he wore a paper lampshade, which was white and rather frilly. Ah, this will do the job, he said. I can go out again. No one will see I'm prickle free. Then it began to rain. Oh dear. It rained upon the lampshade and it made the paper tear. Look at Spike, the rabbit laughed. He's completely bare. Please don't stare, said Spike mumbled. Does my bottom really show? You have no prickles, they replied. You're bare from head to toe. Look. Spike was most embarrassed and he ran off through the woods to find another thing to wear. that lampshade was no good. He found a picnic basket with a china plate and cup and wore them like a hat and coat to keep him covered up. Off he went, quite confident his bottom wasn't showing, but as the cup fell past his eyes, he cried, "Where am I going?" Look, he can't see, can he? The china smashed to pieces as he crashed into a tree. "You're all bare," barked Badger. "You have nothing on, I see. Hedgehog should have prickles." Badger snorted. "Where are yours?" Spike scuffled off and muttered that he'd left them back indoors. But on his way, he found a holy sock beside a stile. "I'm wearing it like a smock," said Spike, and gave a little smile. "It fits me perfectly," he said, "and hides my knobbly knees. No one will guess I'm prickleless, although it stinks of cheese." Oh dear. So warm and fully woolly, he went on his merry way, wishing all the animals he met a lovely, lovely day. But to his great dismay, the sock unravelled on a thorn. "You are bare," teased Weasel, "as the day you were born." "Oh, please don't tease me, Weasel," little Spike said with a sigh. "I don't know why I have no prickles. It's making me quite shy." But Weasel said, "You're freezing. A chilly breeze is in the air. You'll catch a cold and sneeze, so please put on some underwear." Spike went red and off he fled. He had no pants or vest. He really missed his prickles and felt badly underdressed. And just when he believed he couldn't bear it any longer, he saw balloons, a great big bunch, attached to Mole's front door. Spike grabbed the string. "They're just the thing to cover me up," he said. He wound balloons around himself from tiny toe to head. "The height of fashion," Squirrel said, "so colourful and round." But as everyone admired him, Spike lifted off the ground. Look, he's blowing away. He drifted, shifted by the wind and floated out of sight. The sun went down, away he blew into the moonlit night. Oh dear. Over snowy mountains went the wild grey wolves, all howl. Over steamy jungles where the roaring tigers prowled. Twice around the world he went. He thought he'd never stop. And then he saw his home. He waved and his balloons went, what do you think they went? Pop! He dropped down to the mossy ground and landed with a thud. The burst balloons in tatters scattered round him in the mud. "Spike's not bare," his friends declare. "He's sharper than a tack. I popped all my balloons." Whoop! Spike, his prickles had grown back. So Badger threw a party for him. Everybody came. Prickly Spike no longer had to hang his head in shame. And even when he turned to leave, his friends were very kind, pretending not to see. Oh dear. The cupcake stuck to his behind. It's got a cupcake stuck to his bottom. Oh dear. Hope you enjoyed that. I definitely did.